Welcome back, YouTube. to UK. Welcome back. Welcome back. How we all been? All right.
Mufasa, you know we finally here, right?
Well,
It's Friday then, it's Saturday, Sunday.
Cheers, everyone. What a day. Sunday. 23rd. There we go, look. 2:20. We were booting today. Booting with my good mate Rob. Clearing some shit. Buying some odds and sods. It's not great. Very few and far between now with the car boots. I got something to show, which was it was gifted essentially, but I felt bad, so I did pay the chap some money. We'll come to that in a bit. Absolutely shattered, but a great day. I've got probably one of the best charity shop finds I've had in probably since the GameCube haul years and years ago. And I got some CX, so all the fodder been lobbed into the CX sausage machine, and a few bits have come out. Again, I've discussed that before in previous videos. Not going to go over that story and etc. Basically, it's the car boot shit. Probably some of the shit you'll see here will be doing exactly the same. I ain't going to ponder over them too long. It's actually been raining now, thank God, because this morning it was blisteringly hot. So for once, the car boot gods shining down upon us. I'm just wondering the best way to do this. I've got a couple of to sort them out. And that's all CX. That's CX. I've actually got some eBay. Some I forgot. There's been loads of things I fucking forgot, to be honest. That's not eBay. That's Facebook as well, and I forgot that last week. That is the bag of charity, so we'll do that probably last. I'll do the eBay purchase. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else I'm going to mention. Not a great deal's changed. Did go up to Manchester last week. I mean, last week it was really fortuitous because it pissed it down and all the car boots are off. We went up to Manchester. I say we, Rob, me and Danester. Went up to Manchester because Rob was picking up some arcade machines. He needs to make a video on one of them for sure. So links down below to Robert's channel. There's zero content, but he needs to make a video. It'll be a fucking brilliant video, and he won't listen to me. So I'm going to send all you lot over there to harass and harangue him. We were going to go to Arcade Club. And I basically sort of said, look, because all we'd end up doing is standing around having a drink. Because that was the general gist of it. We were initially just going to go up to pick these machines up and come back. I was going to give him a hand. And then it was sort of he just sort of said, fancy having a beer, you stay over, get a hotel, because we haven't been anywhere all year. And initially I sort of said, no, it's not really the ideal time. And then I thought about it afterwards. I thought, I've not done anything all year. Fuck it. Let's go. So that's what we did. And, the lockdown or whatever you want to call it that's going on at the minute, the pubs, I'm sorry, but they ain't worth going into. I didn't enjoy the pubs. Obviously I enjoyed Dana and Rob's company, always do. We could have just sat around someone's house and had some beers, to be honest, because the pubs, there's absolutely zero atmosphere. Honestly, it's awful. Come in, wait there. I've got a table, come in, sit down, don't move, what do you want? And you just basically just sat there getting served, which for some people might be great, but you couldn't even stand up at the table. They made you sit down. It was the oddest thing. I said, not really very enjoyable for me. But no, we had a good night. Got some chicken and chips on the way home. Everything was good. Some interesting. If I remember, I'll put a picture of the two cabinets in Rob's van. Put it in here now. That's what we had to travel back in. Dana, God bless him, did 40 minutes. I did half an hour. Rob didn't do any time because Rob then came up with another crafty plan which involved sort of all three of us sitting on the front seat and him sitting on my lap, which, to be honest, I was more than happy with because in the back of that van was not comfortable. But there was one funny story on the way up. They switched, so Dana was driving up and Rob went in the back, which was empty. And Rob hadn't put in the postcode for the hotel. Obviously, he's in the back. So we had to pull over somewhere, and Dana found it must be the remotest, desolate car park ever. So Dana pulls up, I hop out, I've got my flip-flops on, I'm sweating like a motherfucker. As I get out, I'm slipping on my flip-flops, looking down like, whoa, bloody hell. Open a door, the sliding door to the van. And as I do this, Rob turns around, looks at me like, and I hear this voice behind me going, any more in there? And literally as I turn around, it's just like high-vis jackets and stuff, and I thought, oh fuck, it's the... And then I looked, it wasn't the police, thank God, it was like some car park attendants. And it's the funniest story because obviously it could have been the old bill, and that's what we did was illegal. But like I say, fortunately it wasn't. But it was just the timing. It couldn't. You know, the fucking car park. We were better off pulling into an Asda with the shit tons of people. It was just this desolate, like ex-bathroom car park or something like that. And Dennis sort of said, "I was trying to get your attention." What doing what? Because obviously he was shaking his head saying, "Don't open the door." But I'm down there like trying to get my balance because my flip flops are sliding all over the place. Didn't see him. I said, "Why don't you just shout to me, Stu? Come here a minute." But as I opened the door, they come round the corner and to see Rob lying there. That was funny. But other than that, it was a pretty uneventful evening. You know, we got the cabs and stuff. They nearly didn't fit in. Then they did fit in, and then we nearly didn't fit a person in the back, and then we did, and then it was not very comfortable. If there'd been an emergency stop or something, and one of us had been in, either me or Dana had been in the back with them cabs, we would have been crushed. You've seen it from the picture anyway. So it wasn't the safest thing to have done. You know, 40-something blokes would have thought you know better, but no, we know nothing. So there we go. That's what's been happening. Oh, this is Project Overkill. I think it's got an intro, yeah. It looks pretty good. Right, so the one I forgot from God knows how many weeks back now. I picked up a copy of Les Champs, the Smurfs. I don't know if you guys remember. I bought a manual and the motherfucker ripped out all the English from the front. So I ended up buying a whole game again for probably like £5 more. Absolute no-brainer. I still haven't put that in here. I don't know where it is. It's in here somewhere. I'll leave it out because I do need to put that away. I just completely fucking forgot. But yeah, in the end, I think the guy kept the money. I think he did anyway. And obviously, I kept the half-battered manual for what it was worth. There you go. Right. This one is from a Facebook, from the Facebook group, Retro Round. The lady's name, Linda, I can't remember, something like that. She was new on there anyway. She'd put this game up there. So I said, oh, I'm looking for offers on this game. Obviously can't do offers on the Realm. Told her this. Some guy said, that's about 20 quid. And I just went, yeah, I'll have that for 20 quid. You know, she was new and stuff. So I sorted it all out. Absolute fucking stonking buy. This is for 20 quid. It is Elite Squad. So it looks pretty shit. But for them that know, this is part of the Special Forces, or the CT Special Forces, and they are essentially Metal Slug clones. This is the third one. Here's a bit of a case swap. There's not much to the manual. LSP, the LSP title. So these are like a semi-budget label, I think, the LSPs. Did a few games on the PlayStation. But yeah, when we get bored of this one, I'll whack this on. But yeah, 20 quid, 20 quid post or 22 quid, whatever it was. You know, it was like a fucking bargain. And yeah, look, 3 for £15. I was speaking to Rob about this from Game Station. Well, these are game ones. But when he took over, they did exactly the same thing. I mean, if you paid £5 for this back in the day, that 40 quid game that is. Yeah, Elite Squad. I don't know if you could see the Duba. For Mr. Burnout, 4123. Late numbers. There you go, look. No good to him. No good to start the dance. I got something else as well. Should I show that? No, I'll probably leave them. What I'll do, I'll talk about the Carboot from last week.
That they may take our lives, but they'll never take our
Not last, the week before last. I think I bought something. I can't remember what I bought. It's all been fired into CEX for credit and whatnot. There weren't much doing. But a chap there that I'd seen before, I think his name's Ian. He's on YouTube. That's how we kind of know me. His name's Inkyox. He messaged me off the back of my last vid, sort of saying, "Oh, I'm going to be at Carboot. I've got something for you that you might be interested in." Yada yada yada. And it's magazines. So essentially, there's a load of PlayStation magazines, which he sort of said like, do what you want with. So I've said to Scott Glory Hunter, some magazines here. Have a look through. I think Holster collects them as well, so let them take what they need, etc. And he had some other ones which he thought I collected, which I didn't, but I may have to now. He's starting a new one. I'll see how they go. But he didn't want any money for it, and I ended up just throwing £10 through his car door because I sort of said, "Look, mate, you got to, even if it just covers your standing fee." So he's given me the first, less issue 1. There's no issue 1, so issues 2 to 24 of. I'm not going to get them all out. Mega. So this is the Mega Drive magazine, and they're in the actual binders. So there's 2 binders, essentially holds 12 each. It is missing issue 1. Now, weirdly enough, the earlier issues of these don't seem to be that expensive. A couple of quid, 2 quid, 2-3 quid. It's the latter ones, funnily enough, that seem to sort of hold a bit of value. But I'll see. I've had a word with Mark Jow at Sega Mag. I sort of said, "Look, have you got any of these?" He still hasn't got a set of them yet. He's missing a couple. So I'll keep an eye out. Obviously I'm not going to get rid of them because they're quite nice binder. God knows where I'm going to put them. I thought I was coming to the end of the magazine collecting with the ones I've got. But yeah, from Ian, Inkyox. Cheers, buddy. Really appreciate that. And like I say, there's a bag of ones for Scott, and I'm sure Holster collects official PlayStation magazine to go through. I know Scott had quite a lot of them. I remember seeing a few of his videos. What else we got? Got some CEX. Bit of Carboot there. And we've got a nice I will leave the charity shop till the end because that is super tasty. Super tasty. Got the booter today. I say, stalling out with Rob again. He was clearing crap out. I was trying to sort stuff out from my garage and the house. It's just big cluttery items, and the car boot's just the ideal route. And obviously Rob's got the van, so it just suits. What have we got here? We'll do some CEX fodder. Simpsons, Peppa Pig. 3 quid, £1.50 each. She had like a bundle, DS bundle, no charge. It did work. And it's like the usual, like Imagine games. And I said, how much is the DS stuff? She said, well, do you want it all or do you want certain games? I was like, oh. Well, how much is it all? She said 20 quid. I thought, I don't want to buy it for 20 quid. Because the DS didn't, I don't know if she had the charge. I don't think it had a stylus either. So how much are the games? She said, well, a couple of quid each. So I grabbed the 2 best ones. So 3 quid. She said, fine. Done. Great little buy. Went back a couple of rows. £1.50 Mario Kart Wii. Staple. I didn't check the disc. As long as the disc is in there, fuck it, CX will take that. Couple here, £1 each. I think they were £1 each. Again, I haven't checked the condition of these. I just fucking grabbed them. They are both complete. I thought this one was a bit more valuable than it was, but it's not bad. Spyro, Hero's Tail, and Clash of the Titans. I got confused. I think it's the 360 version, which is a little bit, you know, I think. Again, the old 360 tat, the old grey matters. I can't remember. And the thing with the 360 is the prices go like this and then they go like that, and you're like, fucking last week it was worth a tenner, now it's worth fucking £2 and you paid £2.50 for it, you know. Seeing Lewis and Amanda today, little Archie, nice to see them. Oh, crazy family. Chap, this was a weird one. So there's a chap there, and he was like fucking on it like a rocket, flying backwards and forwards from his car. And he's clean from his, just carry bags, just piling carry bags out onto this tarpaulin. And I think he was there with his son. His son just stood there. Obviously, his old man had one on him. I can appreciate that. Being an old man as well. Obviously, someone's pissed him off in the morning. He just weren't happy. And I sort of let him do his thing, and I caught his eye, or whatever. Not in that sense. And he was all right. He went, "You all right, mate?" I said, "Yeah." I said, because it was just carry bags. It wasn't boxes, it was carry bags. I said, "They ain't got any video games or this, like, have you?" He went, "Yeah, there's a bag of games somewhere, a bag of Xbox games." He dug it all out, 360 tat, and there was a couple of Xbox titles. I seen this one and I thought, I'm sure there's something in this. So I went to the games, and then he called his son over, come over. He went £1.50 each. So for £1.50 I got myself Call of Duty Black Ops 3. This needs a bit of a wipe over. It looks really dusty, which is what I was just cleaning on it, but it needs a bit of a further clean. So yeah, what have we got there? That was it. So with the Mario Kart, God, I don't know how long ago it was, but I got a small Wii bundle from the charity shop, as in the console, no games, just a lot of hardware. And it had a wheel in it, had a couple of wheels. And you probably all know this, I don't know. Rob didn't know this, so I'm going to tell you anyway. Essentially, if you've got Mario Kart like that, that's £10 in CEX. If you have a bit of plastic wheel like that and go Mario Kart with wheel, that's £16. So that's why I always kept the wheel to one side. So if you do end up with a copy of Mario Kart, or definitely if you end up picking a couple of wheels up from the charity shop or Carboot, I'd probably be less inclined to chop them in yet until you get a copy, because they're basically worth £6. So all that shite, all that little pile of shite into 6, I think it's about £35, £38, something like that. I can't remember. I did look. Not bad for what's it? Less than a tenner's worth. Triple your money. Little Lee. I call him Little Lee because his name's Lee and he's little. And I can't remember what his YouTube channel was called. I will put it in the links down below. He hasn't done a video for fucking ages. He's getting into his toys, into his old toys and stuff like that. A bit of a, well, he's a reseller. His own admission now. He's obviously had some bad luck with his health and whatnot, so he's reselling full time. But he's definitely more geared towards the sort of vintage or retro toys, except this. Yeah, anyway, bless him. He came up, seeing me and Rob, and he was like, you know, how's it going, lads, blah blah. He'd been to another different car boot, come up and seen us, and he obviously he picked these two up, tried his luck, and I don't blame him. And he sort of said, look, these any good to you? I said, how much? £4 each. He said, not £4. I said, not given that you only paid 50p for me. He goes, no, I paid £2. He goes, what about £2.50? No, I think he actually said £2. I said, look, I'll give you £2.50, so you made a bit. Rob bought the other one. This is a weird one, because I'm going to show this. It's quite interesting. I want your thoughts on this. But it's a Snes game, and bless, like I said, he could have kept these and sold them himself, right? Kevin Keegan's Football Manager. Now, I think I've got the loose card of this. And I even said, look, worst case is, man, I'll have it for the tray. The tray's got to be worth £2.50. But the box is lovely. But the cartridge, I'm not sure if this is a legit label. The thing that gets me is that I can't see that seal passing. Look, look at that seal. That's not. And it's got a weird code look. It's French. It's all French on the back. That's why. It's like what they've done is they must have had a load of it, because I think on the back it's English. I'm sure it is, because I read it. Yeah. So I reckon what's happened here is they've got a load of English ones. I think you see that. And they've relabeled all of the cartridges with an aftermarket. It probably is a legit label. But look, shit, hopefully I think I might have the loose cart, so I might just piece that together. But yeah, thanks Lee if you're watching, buddy. Really do appreciate that. You didn't have to, man, you know, and I know that. And it is nice to have, like, and he even said himself, he goes, look, I just couldn't leave them there. He goes, they were on the floor, someone was going to stand on them. Rob picked up a game which I'd already had, another football one, and I was like, yeah, you know, he knows I'll give it a good home. It's not going to leave here. It's going to, you know, ain't going to get sold on. But that's what it is. It's basically an English one, but they look like they've stuck a French label on it, or they've had the French cartridges and they've used the English boxes. But it didn't look right to me. You know, it just, you wouldn't have that Nintendo seal official. They want that to be seen. Wouldn't be as blurred as that. I can't think what Lee's channel's called. Bugger. I'll put it down. I'll find it. I will find you, and I'll hunt you down, and I'll kill you. I did have something else that I picked up, but I might just not bother showing them. Oh god, it's still quite warm in here, you know. Still bloody 30 degrees. That's the problem with these fucking conservatories. Look, still 30. But it, compared to last time, which equates to 87.5 for our American friends. But yeah, loads more comfortable, man. I can fucking breathe. I can think. Not that there's not much to think with. I try to think, but nothing happens. Right, what we're doing now? Do a bit of this. Baby. Bloody CX. Honestly, it is a complete crapshoot. They annoy me and they pleasure me in equal measures. Is that even the right thing to say? It's just fucking the absolute ball ache of taking stuff back now. Really fucking do my tits in. That's by the by, because there's no point telling you about the stuff that's gone back, because it's gone back. I talked to. I should have kept it actually. I fucking binned it. Which some people might say was sacrilege, but trust me, if you'd seen the state of it. I was telling Rob about this story. So years and years ago, many moons ago, it's probably in the video somewhere. I think it was this one, or am I getting confused? Anyway, it doesn't matter. I picked up a Snes lot. It's one or two there. And this game was in it, but it had been damaged. I think they'd been in the loft or something like that. And this, was there another one? I think this was the only one. There was one that it took the brunt of whatever had gone on, like water, atmospheric, moisture, whatever. And I tried to clean it up as best I can. It basically was mouldy, and I tried to clean it up, you know, stop. And I'm sure I did stop them. Well, I did, because I looked at when I dug it out looked at the box and dug it out the bookcase. Looking, there's me saying I can think properly. So the long and short of it is, in my head, I always had this game. The box was a bit raggedy, but in my head I thought, right, if CEX get one in, I can do an upgrade. And CEX have never had one in. Not that I've been inconsistently checking. Well, I've not put a save search on there. I've not been every single day I've been checking, but I've been inconsistent, and it's never appeared as boxed. It never appeared as mint either. And then it appeared. 20 quid. Said, boom, I'll have that. Comes through. I'm like, great. Then I had the fight to get to the fucking Snes games, which are behind here. It does my head in. I hate this fucking room. I shouldn't say that because it is a space that not a lot of people have, but oh god, it's such a fucking baller. Anyway, dig it out, don't I? And it's in my mind's eye, it wasn't as bad as it was, and I'm like, oh fuck me, I can't even. And it stunk as well. I was like, it's going in the bin. So I'll just swallow the 20 quid. Anyway, it's Pierre Le Chef out to lunch after all that fucking shite. I'll put it in a box protector. The structure of the box, oh god, CX sent this in one of them crappy cardboard envelopes. Not even cardboard, like the reinforced paper, almost like cardboard, but not in a cardboard box shape. People know who are buying for CX. It is complete. Everything's there. But yeah, look, yeah. So I've basically got, just to show you I'm not talking bullshit, because I've got it here. I've binned the box. And even the tray, because I said to Rob, when I looked at the box on the outside, I thought, oh fuck. I said, but at least I might be able to reuse the tray. The tray was just as bad. Because I'd even end up putting the cartridge into a sleeve to protect it. So I've got a loose cart of it, and obviously I've got a box complete one there. 20 quid, but it's I mean, I would have never thought of it. It's just because it came in that bundle. So it's always one that's been on my radar. I always thought it was a bit like Burger Time, but I'm not sure if is Pierre Le Chef the Burger Time guy? Is that where it's come from? Answer on the postcard. Wacky World, elements of international cuisine, form of recipe disaster. The ingredients you need to make delectable concoctions from around the globe run amok. You have to chase them down and bag them. So you're basically catching vegetables. 48 levels, 6 countries, with local colour and cuisine, 1,000 frames of superb animation, dazzling scenic backgrounds, teleport or fly with the use of scattered springs. So there you go. Yeah, so Pierre out to lunch. I'm not sure if it is the guy at Burger Time. Could be. Probably not. I've dug it out. Sad like that. But look at the state of it. And honestly, it's got a right hum. I don't know if you can see all that. This is the tray. Obviously, it was in some semblance of order, but it got squished because it's been in the bin. But no. It was not in a good way. I did, like I said, I did try to clean it, but it's fucked. Bless it. So yeah, there was no chance of this going anywhere but the bin. My knees are starting to seize up yet again. Old man, you old bastard. Okay, this one, I think I need a new case on this. So there's got a bit of a crack there. Might be all right. Mentioned before from CEX, I'm kind of like trying to nail down just some of these RPGs that I've always seen and thought, oh yeah, I should get that, I should get that, and never sort of do. I am trying. So this is one of the ones that they had a couple in stock, and I don't think there's any in stock now. So I thought, let's just get one now, Stu. It's done. 20 quid maybe. It's Guardians Crusade by Activision. It's a Tamsoft Corporation title. I think it's quite an early-ish one. Yeah, 1793. Beautifully animated, innovative and meticulously detailed RPG from the creators of Toshinden. Yeah, I'm not sure that's a really good selling point. Well, that's, to be fair to Toshinden, one of the first early 3D beat 'em ups. Nice pink disc. Don't mind pink. Don't mind pink. Takes a real man to pull pink off. Maybe. Oh, I wouldn't mind pulling pink off. 1793. Fucking filth. Absolute filth on this channel. But yeah, it's just, I say, it does look quite basic, and I mean, it says superbly detailed. Not compared to As Your Dreams and stuff like that. But then again, these are probably latter titles. But yeah, don't think there was any in stock after that one. Did I see these in stock before? I know what it was. I'd seen these on Scottish Japanese Alan's site, his Facebook site. You know, Japanese games for sale. And the Japanese version of these come in this lovely display presentational folder. I think it's a folder, was it a box? I can't remember. But they look really nice. I don't think we got that. We did get them all released though. And I do have number 2, because I had to go and check. As well, because I knew it was either number 1 or 2 that I had, and I bought the other one thinking I definitely haven't got that, but I'm not sure about that. When I checked, I didn't, so I thought, fuck, I better go and buy that one as well. So essentially, I bought 2 games of the same line, same family, the same IP maybe, and they are the Namco Museum games. This one needs a case swap because it's got the wrong case. So this is number 1, or volume 1, and this has Rally X and New Rally X, Pole Position, Pac-Man, Bosconian, and Galaga. It's Galaga. It is actually Galaga. It is pronounced Galaga, not Gallagher. I hate to admit it. Tony Electric Adventures. Tasmanian Devil over in Australia. Well, off the coast of Australia. Well, funnily enough, in Tasmania. It always says Galaga, and that's got to be a fucking Australian one. You Galaga. But no, when I've looked at it, it is Galaga. Really weird, right? This is as well. So it's all complete. Now, I'm not sure if the camera's going to pick it up. Can you see the writing's got like a blue hue to it? It's not white. Forget this one. Like I'll show you. You see, it's different colour look, and that's how it's meant to be. Now, weirdly enough, the actual tray, because I was going to swap the tray out because it's a little bit grubby. You know the grey tray? I bet it's not going to pick it up. But even the tray has got, it's like a, you know, I don't better see it. It's got like a bluey hue to the tray. It's the oddest thing, and I thought, and then when I've seen the spine, I was like, I think that's how it's meant to be, because obviously the manual's that sort of blue colour as well. And I thought that was quite a nice touch, because it doesn't, I'm not sort of saying it doesn't look sun faded, but it does look like something's happened to it, but it's not. That's how it is on both sides. But even the trays, it's not the normal PlayStation grey. Now the sun's fucking coming out again. You bastard, it's 33 degrees. Me and my fucking big mouth. Right, so the other one, which is the first one I bought, which is volume 5. This has got Metrocross, Baraduke, Dragon Spirit, The Legend of Valkyrie, and Pac-Mania. The one I really want to play was The Legend of Valkyrie, because that is a PC Engine release as well, as is Dragon Spirit. Namcot. I should have said Namcot, shouldn't I? Namcot. And again, they've done this weird, see, it's gold. I like that. I like that. This is a lot better condition. Well, it is now. So what CEX have done, or whoever had done it, because this is coming in one of them weird, funky, smaller cases. So it can't be, these cases can't be the result of early releases, because obviously issue 1 is in the bigger case. There's issue 5, aka the latter one, which is 702, and that's 243. There you go, right? So it can't be that. I just think it was them trying different things out. But see, when it come through from CEX, it was in a proper full-size case. I picked up some. It was the oddest thing, because I seen it on the shelf. I thought it's like a PlayStation case, but it was like some alphabet game on the PC for kids, and I was like, well, I'm having that for the fucking case. So that went in the bin, and obviously, so as luck would have it, boom, straight in. So I've got issues 1, volume 1, 2, and 5. So I need 3 and 4 now. 18 quid each. 20 quid basically with postage. Near as damn it. And that is a good price. Probably half the price of what they sell for online. That's a couple of nice games as well. I think that is it from C to the E to the X. What we'll do to mix it up, let's put a bit of, you watch your thinking of in the track mode, is it? Let's put a bit of Elite Squad on. I bet it's going to ask me to plug a bloody controller in. Might be a jump cut. I'll get off my fat ass to find a controller. Let's have a look, see what it's doing. Right, we're back. Controller plugged in. Okay, charity shop. Okay, been a while. Crocodile. Did alright on this one. This was the morning before we went up to Manchester, so I had to go and do bits uptown, and because we were leaving to get to, you know, beat some of the traffic and whatnot, and it was just meant to be a flying visit. It's just one of them weird ones, man, where you're just not prepared for it, and it's like, nice one, brav. Nice one, brav. Nice one, brav. Nice one, brav. I'll tell you now, all of this is 15 quid, so I don't have to fucking say it again. I'll sort it into some sort of semblance of order in a minute. Just bear with me. Right, for them that don't believe me, I don't think you can see anything bad on that. I'll just show you. Look, it says scope. £15, look. Who did all that? It's not even when I'm in fucking track mode. So all this is 15 quid. I've done nothing with it since last week, to be honest. I'll try and just sort the amount into. There was more, but there was the other stuff that just didn't interest me, so I just put a little bundle together of the stuff that I thought looked good. I bet that's not going to do fuck all, is it? It's stupid now. Right. Just do start, maybe it might do something. Maybe. So I walk in. I say I've not really got charity shopping on my mind per se, but I'm uptown. I've got 1 or 2 hours before I need to get back, get all the shit sorted to fuck off up to Manchester with Rob and Dana. So I've, you know, just in that mindset, just pop in, stick my head in the charity shop, see what's doing. Walk in, and the greatest words are spoken. when people say, yeah, if anyone does the charity shops and they know people there, and she sort of said to the words of the effect of, oh, you must have read my mind. And obviously I'm thinking, going to the pub, I'm having some beers. I said, what, going to the pub having some beers? She went, no, I've got some games. Oh, God. And obviously it's all behind this Perspex glass, isn't it? And I bet this is not going on, so I'll fucking leave it. So it's all beyond the Perspex glass. She just keeps pulling these piles and piles of games over. You know, 360 tat and stuff like that. But by God, there were some gems now, and I'm like, it's not giving too much away. So I'm just sort of said, look, I'll just make a little pile, and we'll go from there. Let's just see if that does anything with new games sat there. If it does, it put some outs on, because I can't be keep turning around. I don't really know where to start. We'll do loose. So a couple of loose games. I mean, she said the same person bought all these in. It's the oddest mix, really it is. So we've got a nice loose copy of Sonic and Knuckles with the old flappage. Let's play something. It's been a while since I've seen a flappage. Fucking many years since I've seen a bit of flappage. Some nice N64s. Buster Move 3 DX. Wipeout 64. And Wet Tricks. It's been a while since I've been Wet Tricks with a flappage. It's just filth. It's the filth channel. Can you see that? Let's just look. That's just a reflection. Just shit in here. DS game. I think I sold. Did I sell? I didn't. Well, I did technically sell it. I traded a load of DS stuff, load of Wii stuff into CX. Year or two back to get Symphony of Night. I don't know if you guys remember. 200 quid then. It's 450 quid now. This is Dragon Quest VI: Realms of Reverie. I can't remember if I kept it. You can see, look, still got the labels on there. £1.50 they had on this. Fucking beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So that's obviously that's staying. You know, because I had the View back then, and I've seen a few people on about Symphony of Night, and it's just going to be one of them games that ain't going to get any cheaper. And I kind of knew that, so I was quite happy to, you know, DS stuff, Wii stuff. You're more likely to see that again. I can reacquire that at cheaper, and hopefully that might be the case. Right. So, I took a punt on these. I really didn't know what I was buying. Turns out they're not the greatest, but they're nice little, all in great. This is fucking leaking like a motherfucker. Look at that. Fucking hell. It's not going up. PS3 titles. They had £2 on these, and I think from a trading perspective it's probably all they're worth, but they're in such good condition. Dragon Ball Z Burst Limit. Whoever it was really looked after the games. But some of these, you know, stuff like that, I might just keep for a show. Disgaea 3, Absence of Justice. Quite a nice one that is. The NIS Europe Square Enix. You know, it's all just wish you ever. I'm sure she said it was a young kid, but she's an old woman, so she might have just. She probably thinks I'm a young kid. So yeah, I'm a young kid at heart. An old fucking aged, alcohol abused heart, but nonetheless. Did I get this from the same shop? I don't. Maybe I didn't. Maybe this has come from somewhere else. It's from a charity shop anyway, so it doesn't fucking matter. It's the same difference. I might be pay £1 for this. It was Mega Memory 8 megabytes of memory, powerful memory manager tool for the PS2. I think it must have just bundled. It must have been from the charity shop, and it actually has got the memory card in it. £1. Like, yeah, I'll have that. Something different in it. So that might not have been part of the £15 bundle. It wasn't, because this wasn't either. This was £1 and all. This was from a different shop. 3 times full game download voucher code. This is for the PS Vita. I think it's about 25-30 quid I've seen these sell for. It is still sealed. Ish. I saw the seal is waning. The seal of doom. But yeah. I don't know if anyone's interested in that. Fucking hell, I've not even looked at these. As I say, it's been since last week. This wasn't in there either. This was £1 from another shop. I thought, yeah, I was going to have it. This is cool. Game Boy, an official Game Boy Light Max for the Advance. My mate Rob says, I don't like Game Boy stuff. Because he's got some nice bits. I said, I'll buy it off there. I didn't fucking heard anything from him. But I quite like the Game Boy. I thought, you know, soft spot for it. But I don't think this has been used. No. Still in this packaging. Again, cool little curio. For £1. Oh, for fuck's sake. The only problem is the box is so shit. You have to watch Metal Slug Wannabe. So yeah, the from Comet, 13 quid back in the day. Back in today. Game Boy Light Max for the Game Boy Advance. That's an empty one. When we're picking the empty ones up, right. Oh god, my knees are fucked, man. Some nice PlayStation 2 titles here. I think I can't remember, one or two of these are worth a few bob. I think one of them I picked up there. Spyro Enter the Dragonfly, Spyro Hero's Tale, and Spyro the Eternal Night. And these are all in really fantastic condition. I'm going to have to check mine, because there's no way mine are in this good a condition at all. I don't think they've hardly been played. I'll take all these shitty labels off as well. I love it when it's like the plastic, you know, like there's no mark on it. It feels like new. It feels new. It's the new start. Sticking with a new feel. Some GameCube. Got some game pubes. A couple of nice titles. Again, I have to go and check my. Well, not for one of them I won't, because there's no point. Spyro Enter the Dragonfly again. These are in. They can't have been played. Harvest Moon, A Wonderful Life, Player's Choice. I must admit, watching Gernaldinho Rob with his old the PlayStation 1 Platinums, I think there is a certain charm to having all of the Platinum games. Now, I was always, you know, not because I didn't dislike it, I thought it was a cheap version, because I just wanted the Black Label version to complete the set. But there's a little part of me that's thinking, you know what, that wouldn't be a bad thing, because I don't think that the Platinum ones on the Cube are overly expensive. Maybe Mario Sunshine, I think, might be the most expensive one. I think, from recollection, I don't know. And oh god, I mean, there's so many good memories of this. Super Monkey Ball 2, the first Super Monkey Ball. Again, I've said it before. Back when life was simpler, and I lived on my own, and the lads used to come round on a Friday, Saturday night. Monkey Ball, Monkey Ball 2, Virtua Tennis, beers, hilarity, fucking GTA 3 on the PC, with the music playing. Oh, it's great. The best of times. Dana's favourite saying, I was living my best life. Now what have I done? Bad choices, bad decisions. It is what it is. All you youngsters out there, and there's certain people that are far too keen to not be single. No, you're stupid, stay single. Trust me, it's coming from an old fucker. Stay single. Right. Took one of these. I thought, you know what? I think there's a bit in that. The other one I thought no, because I've had this in the past and but the price has gone up on this one. And the other one I've bought basically off the back of the PlayStation 1 games. So the one that I thought wasn't really worth anything, actually turns out it is. It's and again, it's in great condition. Star Wars Republic Commando, OG Xbox, Indie House. Oh, that's quite nice. I've got a Spirited Away Disc 1. We've got them. Oh, you can't beat Studio Ghibli. That was just wedged in here, but didn't even check, because she said she checked them all, so I just believe her. And that's in fantastic condition. But that's not a cheap game now. You know, back in day, I was crushing all them. That wasn't a very sought after game. This is the one that I just bought off the back of the PlayStation 1 titles, Legacy of Kain Defiance. I don't think I've checked this one, to be honest. Again, all complete, all in lovely condition. It's the sleeves look. Bit of fucking Retro Dave. No longer Retro Dave Nintendo. Retro Dave balls. Retro Dave silver balls. Pinball Dave. Porn. Look at that. Look it. Go check Dave's channel out. I like pinball, but Dave's a good watch, and I love his attitude to fixing the pinballs. He's like, fuck it, I'll give it a go. I love that. Just fucking have it done. You don't piss about too much. You get some people that try to fix stuff and they procrastinate so much, man. Dave's like, fuck it, I'm going for it. I love it. Just gets on and does it, and it works. And the one that when I sort of seen that, I thought, I'm sure that's fucking got money in it. Is Obscure. Obviously, I don't collect the OG Xbox. I traded that set off years ago to Phil Kett. But again, in lovely condition. I'm sure there's an Obscure 2. I'm not sure if they come out. I think they did come out on the PlayStation 2, didn't they? They're not really my kind of games, truth be told. Right, the last little set. And it's got to be PS1, isn't it? So, I think I've got this. I'm sure I've got this one already. Don't see many. I don't know if there's any others released. I need to check this, because it might just be that this was the only one. It can't be the only one, because it must be number 1. This is number 2, and it's Midway Arcade's Greatest Hits, the Atari Collection 2. The Paperboy, Crystal Castles, Millipede, Gauntlet, Road Blasters, and Marbilious Madness. Some great titles on there, to be honest. Gauntlet's awesome. I've never really played Crystal Castles too much. I definitely didn't play it in the arcades. But again, like all of these, really nice. But what a weird mix. You know, it's the same person who's brought all these in. It's like bits of every single generation. But yeah, I'm sure I've got that. I'm pretty convinced I have. So she was bringing out different piles, and obviously the piles all sort of mixed in a little bit. But the PlayStation was with the DS stuff, and the other DS ones weren't anything to shout about. There's a couple of empty cases which I could see in the bin behind her, and she sort of said, "Oh, they've got nothing in." I said, "I'll have them for the fucking boxes." And one of them was one of the Final Fantasy games, I think. So whoever it is, obviously likes their RPGs and their adventure type games, right up my fucking alley. I don't know who it was, but this one, the little pile came out, and this one was on there. I was like, for fuck's sake, really? It's your dreams. £50 game. Obviously I didn't pay that because I used CEX credit, but fucking, what's the fucking odds? All complete, in lovely condition. I mean, to be fair, the one I got from CEX is in lovely condition. But this, I don't think this has been played. But it just confirmed to me the manual it's got that weird waxy smooth finish. Can you see that? Because I did think at one point, what if it's not fake, it's how it is. So yeah, that one there, and then the fucking creme de la creme. I said I just bundled these up, man, and I was like, I got back again because I had to get all the shit together to go up to Manchester. So I took a quick picture. And checked any of the prices because I didn't have time. And I kept calling this by the wrong name. I kept sticking an X in front of it. It's a PS1 title. And it's fucking, like all of these, it's absolutely mint. I can't believe I got this from the charity shop. It's Mega Man 8. Suits you, sir. 1064. No good to you, Mr. Burnout. What is it? I don't know how much it is. It's stupid money. But this is absolutely beautiful. I mean, I wouldn't normally show you manuals and stuff like that, but oh my god, for the value of this game. I mean, CX will probably say it's not mint because the back's got a bit of wobble on it there. Fuck off, mate. It's fucking mint. 15 spondulas. I'm in! I was in and I was fucking out as quick as I was in. So yeah, well happy. A nice little haul there, guys. All the shit out of you. Obviously, if you've got the attention span of a goldfish, no doubt you won't have watched it. Them that stuck by it, appreciate your viewing. Always appreciate anybody who watches, anybody that comments. Do try my best to get back to you all. YouTube ain't the best with the comments. You know, it will notify me of some things, but I tend to have to go in and then look at the comments because some shit just doesn't appear. So fear not, I will get back to you. It might not be straight away. It probably won't be straight away. It might be an hour, 3 hours. Might be the next day, but I'll get back to you. But what a charity shop haul. That's got to be one of the best ones I've had. I say, God, I've got to be going back to the GameCube when I picked up Twin Snakes and stuff like that. I mean, Mega Man 8 is just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Take it easy, YouTube, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye.